Building a battle plan blueprint for your Blitzkrieg. Think about the emotional state you would need to be in if you had to quite literally, successfully fight for your life. Then ask yourself, is it the same or even close to the same emotional state that you regularly frequent when you train your combative skill sets within a gym training environment? Chances are no. Well, if not, why not? The true objective should be to access the highest level of combative skill in addition to the access of the correct emotional mental state together simultaneously in order to win during the encounter. That means will and skill need to be employed in combination with each other, correct? You can absolutely accelerate your own combative performance on both levels and increase retention of your fighting skill by learning how to access and manage state at will during training. Try this simple drill. Striking combination on a piece of training kit. Do it as you would normally do it in training. Hit hard and fast, but give no direct thought to the emotional content involved at this point. Stop. Take a moment to internally visualize something that would make you fighting mad. Maybe the thought of someone hurting who you love most in the world. Maybe this is your most significant other. Maybe your child, your baby, your dog. Who or whatever that will trigger such an emotional response will do. If you are a completely self-centered narcissist and are clearly only your own biggest fan with no concern for others, then imagine it's you. Whatever the fuck it takes is workable, just find it. Understand you may have to take this practice away for further repetition in your own time. Make the internal picture inside of your head big. Make it bright. See what you would see. How your loved one recoils in utter terror as the would-be attacker prepares to violate them in the very worst way. Add the sounds of someone you love whimpering in fear or pain. Now I want you to add an emotional, physical anchor, a trigger if you like, by squeezing your thumb and forefinger tightly together as you take on the feeling that this starts to summon within you. Feel the build-up of righteous indignation. Let it rise up within you, gathering its peak. Double the feeling, and double it again. Keep doing it until you can almost fucking taste it. Remember, this is your own personal visualization coming from your own imagination. Put no boundaries on the same. Your imagination, combined with your ability to imply internal mental imagery, is quite literally a virtual reality simulator between your ears. It is most likely the most useful piece of training kit that you will ever implement, usable within all elements of your personal life. Now return to the same striking combination drill on the same piece of kit. Use the same physical anchor of the forefinger and the thumb squeezing together as you rerun the scenario through your head. Only now, as you explode into the target, employ the emotional content that you would as if it was the person hurting what you love most in the world. Now you are going internal visual by seeing pictures inside of your head in conjunction with external physical as you physically blitz into a target on a kinesthetic level. Take a moment after the first few times that you do this to notice any difference to the power of your strikes and or how your emotionally attached state is feeling. There should indeed be a demonstrable difference. Without going too deep into the neurophysiology of what's happening, understand the emotionally summoned content and signal to the brain's threat detecting amygdala activates and releases more dynamic energy into the muscles and simultaneously locks the motor skill in with the desired emotional fight state response. Those combative trainees that adopt this approach within their training methodologies often tout of seeing their own combative skill enhancement go through the roof. So here's the crux of what I'm looking to give you when I talk about building your own Blitzkrieg Battle Plan. On a physical level, you are building a model that will allow you to blitz through this cunt inside of 5 seconds. On an emotional, mental, psychological level, you are building a switch that will allow you to bypass all psychological hurdles and boundaries that will now simply allow you to become fucking combative, thereby totally eliminating the would-be threat in front of you. You totally bypass all emotionally triggered responses such as fear or uncontrolled rage in favor of a left-brain cyborg mentality that focuses only on what needs to be done. This is the realms of the neural-based operator, the Tier 1 civilian combative trainee, an aware, prepared, and most capable protector